lefty-righty combo matchup. So there's the fan vote. And hey, how about that? The fans giving Lumin Liu a 58% chance of winning over the #3 ranked team in the world. How about that? That team right there, favored by the fans. They've got a lot of support out there.
First game.
Need that support because they are facing a Goliath in Kai and One. How about that start? Oh, that's just two blistering backhands by One in a row to start this match. Right now, Liu frustrated. She popped up those two receives, and that time she made an unforced error there on that backhand opening loop. Right now, all points ending off the opening shot. We haven't gotten past the opening shot. There's another example of that. So it's 5-0, and all these points have been over by the third shot of the rally. There's another quickie. All going towards Team China. So Team China right now dominating early in the rallies. Dominant in the serve game, the receive game, and that opening loop game. Winning all their points that way.
Let, love, 6. Let, love, 6. Love, 7.
I think we saw one game that went to 0 earlier in the day. And right now, we're at risk of seeing another 0 game. And
7,
as
1.
Joe said in the last match, I gave it the commentator's jinx. Because right when we brought that up, it's nice to see Australia get on the board with a point.
8-1. 9.
That time Liu did a better job on the receive. Two quality receives there, but not much happened after that. And that'll do it for the first game. Team China comes out and dominates that first game, making it look easy, just really winning each and every point early in the rally. And there's another example of a point won early in the rally, and just about all the points look like that last point.
This isn't just any chat, it's ClickUp chat. Sure, you can tag your team, ask questions, and even drop an emoji. But the real magic is how it connects to the rest of my work. I can tag a task, a doc, or a whiteboard.
Well, now we're going to take a look at table 4. Uda was trailing 2-1 in games, and we're looking at the end of that match right now. And he takes it 3-2. And there's the reaction of Uda. So Uda in some trouble there in that match, able to come back and win it in 5, 11-7. And now we're back in the second game of this mixed doubles match. Oh, and a great start by Team Australia. That's the first time we've seen really a rally go past the third shot. And Australia came out on top. Oh, what a beautiful misdirection there by one. There's a good example. You pop that receive up at all. Watch a little bit of a pop up, and then it's goodbye, Irene. Oh man, that's quality table tennis from Team Australia. Watch the great receive, and how about this beautiful finish by Liu? So really good start by Australia here. Coming out in the second game, that first game was a disaster. Really nothing went their way. Coming out into the second game, able to get out to a 3-2 lead.
3-3.
That was a quality receive there. Yeah, I was going to say, let's watch the receive here of Liu. She's got to deal with the serve of one. She had some trouble the last game against Kai's serve. She missed that one outright. That's a little bit of a pop-up, but we got an unforced error that happened by Kai. So Australia hanging in there this game. We are at 4 apiece. That time Kai jammed the receive. Lum wasn't sure where she was going with it. He got stuck, wrong-footed.
6-4.
So watch that last point again. Good receive, and then there's the backhand of one. Oh, man.
7-4.
That's too good. Let's watch it again. Watch the receive. Not a bad receive, but one said, well, you push to my backhand like that. I've done a lot of multi-balls in practice working on that very exact shot, and I'm going to do that to you. Great job by Australia. Nice opening there by Liu. She got jammed with the push. It was a high arcing backhand. Watch this. Well, we didn't get to see it. We're going to watch the end of that point there. That was a quality point by Australia. Good save by the net. Ooh, wasn't able to make that push. Quality receive by Liu. Great finish by Lum. Let's watch it again. Quality receive, beautiful finish. Right there, Liu was gesturing to Lum. I'm sorry on that receive. I should have not done that. She kind of floated it to the middle of her opponent and got punished. Oh, that's a great forehand by Liu, picking that ball up off the bounce with kind of a half loop. Let's watch again. Watch this shot right here, a little half loop. Got the reward, won the point. Only down by one. Oh, caught the edge there. That serve by Liu was a little bit too high. So you saw Kai jump on it with that banana flick. But great reaction by Lum. Let's watch it again. That serves a little high, so Kai says, I'm gonna drill that ball. But great reaction and a little bit of help from the edge from Lum.
Imaginez pouvoir créer n'importe quoi, rien qu'en y pensant. Voici base 44.
Well, I like the idea by Lum. He's thinking, okay, we're at 9-all. I'm gonna go for an aggressive receive, try to win the point outright. Took the risk, ball went off the top of the net, didn't pay off that time. And that'll do it for the second game. Team China had to go down to the wire in that second game. We were at 9-all, but like China is so good at doing it, doesn't matter who's out there. If they've got the Chinese flag on their shirt, you know when it's winning time, they're gonna go next level on you, and that's exactly what Kai and Wang did there. When the going got tough, they played rock solid.
Don't go, he's too big, he's coming over the table and he's killing us anyway. So it's now you, don't be afraid to put a ball. Or middle, or middle. Best one is half long middle. But with heavy, a little bit heavy. Try to give it heavy. The problem is that Kwaiman serves a lot of time with no spin. You gotta go one time with your backhand flick on his forehand. You know it's coming a counter to your backhand, right? But you see, at least we're talking about a little bit tactic here. Play the basics has to be there. Then be smart. Come on.
Well, we got a good listen there to the Australian corner. The coach was telling Liu to cut the serve with heavy spin half long to her opponent.
Third game.
So he spent a lot of time talking to her about that. And he was telling Lum to banana flick his receive. Let's kind of watch this game here, and here we get a good look at the receive here. See what Liu does. Oh, she flicked that one.
1-1.
That was a good flick. Just wasn't able to win the point. That was a quality receive by Liu. Great stuff.
2-1.
Team Australia comes out in this third game. Comes up with a nice looking shot there. Oh, that's so beautiful to watch. The misdirection. Forehand, let's watch it again by Wang. Watch how he comes over the table and goes wide to the forehand. Nobody home. Lum thought that ball was coming into his backhand side. Oh, beautiful, beautiful receive there by Lum. That's what he tried to do at 9-all that last game. Wasn't able to make it, but that's exactly what he wanted to do to try to give them an advantage to win that second game. Made it there.
3-3.
Nice serve. Serve no spin, made it look like chop. Fooled Kai. She blew it off the end of the table. That time, Lum served half long serve. Kai opens up, and then Liu with a beautiful, kind of rolls that backhand, jumped on it off the bounce. Nice looking backhand there by Liu. Oh, quality point by Team Australia. Liu came up with a net save within that rally. Let's watch it again. And there's the end of that point. Yeah, Liu saved a net earlier in the rally. We weren't able to see it on that replay. Oh, that serve was loaded by Kai. Liu dumped that ball towards the bottom of the net. What a serve by Kai. That time one taking some risk with the receive. Decided he was gonna step around and blister that banana flick. Normally when you see an opponent do that, he won't try that again. He's gonna play more safe like he did there. Weren't able to win the point. And look at this. Team Australia comes out in the third game, has a sizable lead. This game's far from over. You know China's gonna make some kind of run, but they've got a 4-point lead right now. Oh, make it a 5-point lead. So Australia, the first game was a total destruction. Last game they played really well, went to 9-0, weren't able to win. Now they lead 9-4 this game. How about another quality point by Team Australia as they are running away with this third game. That run I thought China would make is not happening. And that got the crowd on the edge of their seats, appreciating the action. As we watch that point once again. And you see the smile from Liu. Oh, another heavy serve, but that time Liu caught a net dribbler. And Team Australia comes out in the third game in impressive fashion and wins it as we look at that net dribbler to win 11-6. Let's listen to the Australian corner once again.
When we can actually play good and be competent about what we're doing, they also miss balls that are not, let's say it's normal. They also make mistakes. Important things, very generic but important things. When will you avoid the shot at all costs? If it is short, it's on his forehand. Yeah, no, wide on his forehand. Yeah. Okay? That's me. That's for him now. It's going to be for him now. Yeah. You just have to be very close to the table, take care of your receiving. So don't, if he's under, give it hander. Don't, even for Kwaiman, give it to her. In the middle, even better. You go for the counters, you stay ready for everything. But you got to quick on your feet. You got to be quick on your feet.
I'll be ready back now.
Of course. And open on when you use forehand. Don't worry, she can handle it. Come on. Come on.
So we had a listen there with the Australian corner. One interesting thing that the Australian coach was telling his team, he said, look, they also make mistakes that they shouldn't make. So don't get too hard on yourself when you're making mistakes, Team Australia, because Team China is also making unforced errors out there. Oh, great start to this fourth game from Australia. And really, both athletes in such a good rhythm on the Australian side. They're just both working together so well. Well, that was a really nice deep cut there by Lum. Really backed up one. Let's watch it again. That cut right there, one's like, whoa, but he made a nice opening loop, and it was enough to get Liu to miss it off the end of the table. You saw her reaction. She was like, oh, I gotta make that shot. Oh, that's too good. If you're Team Australia, you just tip your hat to Team China. Let's watch it again. Quality play, and then that happens. Oh, another nice cut there by Lum, and the Australian coach was telling him to go for those kind of receives, and here's one right there.
Peu importe si vous ne pré-rincez ou ne pré-lavez pas.
Ou si vous utilisez un cycle court. Ce qui compte vraiment, c'est que vous utilisiez la nouvelle capsule Ferry 30 minutes miracle. Grâce à la puissance combinée de nos 5 gels nettoyants, le nouveau Ferry 30 minutes miracle s'attaque même aux tâches les plus coriaces. Et ça, c'est tout ce qui compte. Nouveau Ferry 30 minutes miracle, notre meilleure capsule face aux tâches coriaces.
Wow, that's some great stuff there. Started with an acrobatic forehand by Lum. Let's watch it again, the acrobatic forehand, but then one comes up with a great reaction there on his backhand side. We're seeing some quality table tennis right now in this match. Oh, and Lum wishes he had that back because Team Australia did everything but win that point. Let's watch it again. There's a nice flick. Liu does her job, and then, oh, Lum looks at his racket and goes, what happened? Why did that ball go down? Oh, that's a heavy Debbie serve there by one. He loaded that up with heavy underspin. Got his opponent to dump it into the middle of the net, and we've got a timeout right now. Team Australia takes the timeout, and let's listen in.
Nothing. But just a tip, and you maybe after talk a little bit if that is good or not. Playing good with quality into the middle or backhand of Kwaiman, but she's always very stable there. And the problem with that I'm seeing is she plays from there, she just stands there, and then when Rubio has the whole table to play it freely. If you can play a little bit more on her forehand, do you think you're able to sustain her top spins on forehand of Kwaiman? I think you are.
The last ball I was
and then she's in front of him. He has to come backwards. Maybe we'll get a little bit more time on that. Maybe. It's just a suggestion. If you're able to give quality there, give it. You'll be ready for her top spins, and you're ready to block if it's in the backhand, counter spin in your forehand, and then we can have a little bit more game, I think. Other than that, continue, be precise off of the shot. If it's one Rubio on the forehand, go with the long in his backhand, it's all good. Come on. Yeah.
Well, we had a good listen there on the Australian side, and the coach was telling Liu, if you feel comfortable, if you can, try to get the ball to the wide forehand of Kwai. He didn't want her to keep playing to the middle and backhand of Kwai. He felt like Kwai's too comfortable there. So there's that forehand you saw the coach talk about, but you don't want to ever play slow balls, especially high balls, to your opponent's forehand. So you've got to do it with some speed, or you've got to jam that push low and heavy, so that execution wasn't there. Oh man, how about that shot by Liu? Yeah, talk about going to her forehand, watch this. I mean, there's just nobody home. So you can see that Liu listening to her coach, trying to work the wide forehand of Kwai. And that serve wasn't supposed to go half long there by Liu, and she apologized to Lum. Let's watch it again. That serve wasn't supposed to be half long, it was supposed to be short. And that's what threw Lum off there.
8-3.
So right now, Team China has come out in this fourth game, and they are starting to run away with it. They've got a big lead. Oh, beautiful receive
4-8.
by Lum. This is one way to do it. Just drill that receive. Kwai wasn't happy with herself with the serve. It wasn't that bad of a serve. That's just a great receive. There you see one working the wide forehand of Liu. Maybe he watched what Liu was doing to Kawhi and he said, hey, I'm gonna do that to you. Oh, the crowd enjoys the body language of one there. Let's watch it again. He misses the receive and then just kind of crumples to the ground.
Ten, 5.
And that'll do it. Team China comes out, takes care of business, a heavy favorite in this match as they win it 3-1. But a quality performance by Team Australia. That first game, nothing went their way, and then they came out the second and third and made a match of it. But the fourth game was all China as we watched them walk around the court and pay their condolences